account. I'm going to choose sales income today. What I can then do is I can advise QuickBooks how many of these I actually have on hand. So I'm going to confirm I have 100. And what I can then do is press OK. Once again on my screen, you see there that that widget has been entered to my items and services. What you may want to do though at this point is go back and have a look at the trial balance again to see how this information has been entered. Once again, I click on Reports, I go down to Accountants and Taxes, click on Trial Balance, change the date range, and once again, you can see how that information has been entered for me. The value of the opening stock will be picked up in the journal entry I made earlier for all my balance sheet accounts, except accounts receivable, accounts payable, and bank and credit cards. I now need to enter the opening balance and reconciliation for all bank and credit card accounts. This is a full breakdown of the process in your user guide. This is an important step because these accounts need to be handled properly for reconciliation to start smoothly in QuickBooks. So for my bank and credit card account, I need to enter the balance as per the statement on the financial year end date. So for example, I'm going to select Chart of Accounts. What I then need to do is go down to the bottom left and select Account and select New. What I then need to do is select the bank and press Continue. I would then add in the bank account name. So for this example, I'm going to add in Construction Company Account. And what I then need to do is enter in my opening balance. Now this is going to be £10,000, and I can then enter in statement ending date. When I click on OK and press Save and Close, my construction company account has now been entered there for me. What I then need to do is post any individual outstanding checks, deposits, credits and debits as per the reconciliations at the year end. So to complete this, I need to double click on the bank account. I would then enter in each outstanding transaction, date a transaction, and then offset this to the share capital account. So for example, I need to enter in a payment for the following. I'm going to enter in a debit for £150. Once again, I need to allocate this to the share capital account. And in the memo field, I can enter in uncleared transaction. What I can then do is go and enter in a deposit of 300. And once again, allocate that to the share capital account. In the memo, I'm going to put American Express transfer. This method posts the offsetting balance to the share capital account and ensures that the amount entered appears at the beginning balance in the first bank or credit card reconciliation. Once I'm happy here, I can then come out of this screen, go back onto my home screen and go to Reports, select Accountant and Taxes and select Trial Balance, see how this information has been entered. Once again, if I select All, you can see how that information has been entered there for me. Now at this point, you need to ensure that this matches the same trial balance as of the original printout that I completed earlier. If it doesn't match, you would then need to go back and cross-reference to confirm exactly why it's not matching, and you would then need to adjust it. Following this, I need to adjust the payable VAT. The opening balance for VAT payable must be adjusted to the amount indicated in the trial balance as of the start date. So, for example, if the trial balance is £5,000, the amount of the adjustment would be that. To enter the adjustment, I would select VAT. I then select Adjust VAT Due. I can then choose HM Revenue and Customs, VAT. Select the VAT item, Standard Sales. I would then select Share Capital Account. And I can then select the amount, £5,000. By clicking on OK, that's then been entered there for me. Our final recommendation would be to complete another backup to protect our data. This would be the same process as covered previously in this webinar. I would also need to set the closing date and password. So to do this, I would complete Edit, click on Preferences. I would then go to Accounting at the top of the screen. Click on Company Preferences, and I then have an option to says Set Date and Password. And what this does is it prevents users from changing items or balances to the period date before the start date and keeps your proper trial balance and balance sheet figures accurate as well. That now sees the setup complete. Remember that there is a full user guide available to support you through these processes. That concludes our webinar today, which focused on getting your client started, setting up and customizing data files. Thank you.